Overall, I would highly recommend this program to any professional looking to up their game.
This morning, we have with us DeWitt Dees. He's principal and coach at PA Weiss Leadership Solutions. DeWitt has held numerous positions from frontline manager to CEO in a variety of industries. His expertise lies in leadership coaching, strategic planning, and leadership development training. He recently attended Defining Leadership and is with us today to talk about its impact to his work and life. Thank you so much, DeWitt, for coming on this morning. When recommending the Defining Leadership course to others, what would you tell them, or what do you tell them?
I think for me, Kent, this has been a real solid introduction into a practice and mature way of thinking. It's really taught me to be mindful in how I show up in the world and take responsibility for myself.
So what are some benefits that you've experienced as a result of completing the Defining Leadership training program?
I've really been giving that a lot of thought. I think for me, first and foremost, is that it's really given me a way to live my life in a less reactive way. So I'm less reactive in how I respond. I think also it's given me the opportunity to have a more in-depth evaluation of my relationships, both inside and outside of work. I think the last thing I would say is I've really become a better observer of what's happening in the systems that I'm a part of. And again, that's in my personal life and in my work life.
What would you say specifically about the training that's worked for you?
I think for me, Bowen theory became much easier to understand, first and foremost. I think the 8 concepts are laid out very clearly. Learning and sharing in a group setting allowed me to learn not only from you, but also from the others in the group. I think learning about my cohort's family systems showed me firsthand how common patterns emerge over generations. And I saw a lot of commonality between myself and other people in my class.
How have you applied your training to your professional life?
Well, I think first it's a work in progress, so it'll keep on going. But what I will say is, for now, I'm definitely paying attention to how I show up in different family and work situations. I'm working on being less reactive and more intentional.
Now, this is an invitation to be very honest. So how many stars would you rate this training on a scale of 1 to 5? And if not 5, what could have been different for you to have awarded it 5 stars? No pressure.
The Defining Leadership program has really had a positive impact on my life. And I would rate it a very solid 4 stars. And the reason I do that is my only suggestions for improvement really center around making it more applicable to professional relationships. So I think to that end, your lecture on previous company work and the dynamics at play in that system, as well as the lecture by Kathy Wiseman, were really helpful for me to ground the theory in real world situations. But overall, I would highly recommend this program to any professional looking to up their game.
Thanks a lot, DeWitt, for the feedback. I really appreciate it. It's a great suggestion. We're always interested in quality improvement and making the program more effective for the folks that are participating in it, so it's more useful to both their work in their professional life and in their business life. So.